rejoice. I keep people saying, is this going to work? Everyone like this video so more people will find it. Yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please help us out.
It is super important that you guys like the video so that tomorrow you guys get the notification. You get what I'm saying? If you don't like things that you like to watch, it will not show up on your homepage and it will not ring your bell. So super important that you guys like the video.
Yes, give it a thumbs up. Okay, I think everyone is seeing it. Hey guys, yay!
We look good.
I'm glad I missed Mendes. Okay, yay, it's working. Okay, good. Did you find the link, Kourtney? I will send it to you. So that way you're good to go on that. You guys, we are getting it together. We're good. We're fine.
We're chugging along. It's a Thursday. It's right before the weekend. Sometimes the wheels fall off the tractor a little bit, but you gotta put them back on and get to rolling.
Exactly. We will never, ever let Corona stop the morning tea, you guys. Period. Even if we have technical difficulties, we will continue on. We will push. And everyone, please, right now, put so many lion emojis in the chat.
Yes.
Because Hidden Leo just made this possible again. Kourtney and I literally are helpless, sitting in our homes, and Hidden Leo is doing God's work, literally, to make sure the morning tea can happen and the tea tribe can get their tea. So, you guys, please, please, please go ahead and put so many lion emojis in the chat. Thank you, Chandra Panda. Thank you, Kelly. You guys, amazing, amazing, amazing.
Guys, want to be on my Instagram? I'm going to film it so that I can link people that are confused right now. So say something nice to my Instagram story right now, the second you hear this. Go.
Oh my God. Hi, Instagram story. Hi. We got it going. We got it pushing.
We're here.
Doing it, doing the most.
We're coming. Yes, Swipe up to come to the morning tea, y'all. All right.
Swipe up. Okay, I think we're good. I see you guys looking for emojis in the chat. Thank you so much. We're going to try this round 2. You guys will definitely still get your full tea time. Don't stress. I won't, cut us off early. I want to make sure we can get through everything and all of the things we have to talk about. I feel like we're all just very happy to be here, happy to have it pushing. Wubdub said Selena just dropped a new music video, and I don't want to say that this happened because of Selena Gomez, but if it did, I wouldn't be surprised because she always picks during the morning tea to freaking drop her new music videos.
What was the music video? What was the song to?
Was it Ring? I'm looking it up right now. I'm looking at Selena
Ring, girl. Y'all lucky I love my job, girl, because if it's Ring Girl, y'all know how I feel about Miss Ring Girl.
Oh, no, it's Dance Again. Yes!
What?
Yes, it's a it's not an official music video, though. It's not an official music video. It's a performance video. So remember how she did that promo for the Final Four, I believe, or some sports thing?
It was a basketball thing, right?
Yeah, so it looks like it's just a continuation on that. So I don't want to say that Selena Gomez just tried to stop the morning tea, but no, I'm just kidding.
She was uploading and it shut everybody down.
Just kidding. We love Selena Gomez. You guys know. Can't wait to watch that. Dance Again is one of my favorite songs, but it's no joke. She always premieres things during the morning tea.
True. It's something about that 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time that really just makes the girls feel like now is the time.
And it's just like, it's the time for the tea. This can happen at a later date, at a later time. But we're here. Everyone's here. And now Karina said she was like, everyone's stressing. Here's a little relaxer. Exactly. Yes. I'm sure that's what Selena was thinking. But unfortunately, she caused a massive amount of stress for the rest of us. And by the rest of us, I mean me, Kourtney, and Hidden Leo. We were, the heart was a pounding and a palpitating.
Girl, I was freaking out. I said the tea tribe gonna get us with the pitchforks and the teaspoons if we don't get this live back on up.
I know. I was already getting nervous. I was getting messages like, what's happening? And I was like, I don't have an answer.
I was watching and now it's gone.
Like, honestly, I'm such a grandma when it comes to technology. It's amazing that I'm able to, like, plug a mic in, pull up Skype, and have an iPad where I can read the chat, like, and a phone for backup. Like, it's amazing that I also have a ring light. Like, it's just amazing that I'm even able to make this work, which is why I felt so bad, because I was just like, I literally know nothing. Like, I don't know how to help.
We were like, sorry, Leo, that we literally can't help, but, like, we're rooting for you. The morale was high.
The morale was high. The morale was high. Okay, guys, we're going to go ahead and cheers our tea. Right now, we're going to cheers. We're going to get into it. You guys were so patient and waiting. Cheers. 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 You guys missed Kourtney's cute light bulb cup. I'm dying. He also has hot tea in there.
Oh, yes, go on.
Love it.
Oh,
love
yeah,
it, love it. I have my coffee and in this mug that I am obsessed with because I'm not funny. And this is actually one finally funny Father's Day gift I gave. And it says, for your Father's Day, I got you another year of not having to pay for my wedding. Because, you know.
Maddison, I cannot.
No ring yet. No ring yet. Yet. Keyword.
One day. Emphasis on yet.
Gotta find myself a LA real estate mogul like Ariana Grande. That's the goal.
That's the goal. That's it, Madison.
Okay, we're gonna kick it off. For those of you who didn't hear this first little portion of the morning tea, so you know the iHeartRadio Music Awards were obviously postponed. Okay, no surprise there, but they're replacing them with a live stream concert. It's going to be a living room concert, which I think is a great idea. Elton John, icon legend, is going to be the host, and already several artists have signed on. We got Billie Eilish, Alicia Keys, Mariah Carey, Backstreet Boys, Billie Joe Armstrong from Green Day, Tim McGraw. No Justin Bieber yet.
That's my issue, and that's my problem. And Madison, where is Justin Bieber for the babies? Where is he? Where is he, y'all? He should have been the first one. Now, they were letting him use the stage for his comeback, and now that there's no stage for a comeback, now you don't want to participate. Justin, if you're watching this, if you come across this, Believers, cut the clip. Justin, for the fans, you need to do this. You need to stop moonwalking across the living room floor with Haley and sing for the kids, period.
No, because honestly, he signed on to the iHeartRadio Music Awards before Kids' Choice. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, I feel like you should just go ahead and sign on to the live stream. You can still live stream up in Canada. We know that's where they're quarantined. So hopefully he'll get it together, and maybe they're just releasing those names for right now.
Wait, Madison. Karina said he's spamming his Insta with his Come Around Me challenge. Now, I'll sip on this one before I get my draggings. Now,
wait, we're gonna talk about Justin later, so save the draggings. Okay. Save the dragging for later, because we have more to talk about, because I also want to talk about the fact that he's releasing these compilation EPs.
Yeah, what is that?
Yeah,
what is that,
so save the dragging.
Hold on to that, Karina. Repeat what you just said in the chat, but save it for that portion.
Yes, save it, and we also have a 5, 6, 7, 8.
Miss Mika, nice to meet ya. Miss Mika, she on fleeka. Miss Mika, she loves the tea, and we see ya. Miss Mika, go Mika, go Mika, go Mika. Happy Thursday, Mika. I don't know why. When y'all see me do this, it's because the microphone is here, but Leo let me know that I don't need to move, and y'all can hear me just fine. So I'm gonna keep it cool for the summer.
Yes. I want to shout out Morgan. I am late, but I finally made it. All of you fabulous tea lovers. The captivating Kourtney, miraculously Maddison, hit it loyal Leo, and last but not least, Shambong Dave. Yes, and also Morgan, you're not late. You're actually just right on time.
We just started.
You planned that perfectly. We had a little technical difficulties, but we are keeping it pushing, and we got it. Let's move on and talk about Rihanna and Drake. They were doing a little Instagram flirting in the comment section of DJ Spade's Instagram Live. Mm-hmm. Drake started it off. He said something, about Fenty Foundation. Rihanna said somebody get Drake some water. And then he playfully told her that she has a bad attitude. Just a little flirting from two people who used to be in love. But the one part that personally I think is the best is the fact that Drake told Rihanna to drop R12 right now. Obviously, we know it wouldn't be R12. He was, of course, trolling her because she hasn't dropped an album since 2016. But either way, I'm like, just drop anything. And I'm very pro Drake telling Rihanna to drop something.
I agree with Drake. I do need a Rihanna moment. I do want to take a moment to say 901 Erica says my sisters in the chat say hey to 901 Carla. Double the 901. We stand the 901. Shout out to 901 Erica and 901 Carla. Bring all the 901s, Erica. I do want to say, I want to briefly mention Madison. I don't know if you knew, but it has just been revealed that Rihanna is actually appearing on Party Next Door's album on a feature, and that's coming out very, very soon, to my knowledge. So, I mean, this will be Rihanna's big something in the longest. And I don't want to have a crystal ball moment because we don't have a snippet or a sound of what it's going to be like, but I just feel in my soul that anything that might or could have Rihanna on it would do very well.
Interesting.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I feel that. I would be for that, but I feel like it's only going to make me want the album more. Like, I don't know if one feature will tide me over long enough for an album.
Do you think it'll help you get at least to the summer if that's what she's planning?
The summer?
Like,
well, I guess
and
we're already
like,
April.
like I
We're
feel
gonna
like
be quarantined until the summer anyway. So honestly, you know what? You're right.
listen, Rihanna, let's put a positivity moment out in the universe. Rihanna's first single will come right when it's time to open our front doors. Everyone's got their good sundresses on and their nice short shorts on, and it's time to open the doors. That's when Rihanna's gonna drop. When it's time to shake.
Love that, but I will personally be wearing a muumuu because I will be coming out of this thing looking like a straight up potato. So no shorts and sundress for me. I will be wearing a muumuu, head to toe covered. But yes, I love that vision for everybody else.
You are silly, not a moo. Like you're somebody's auntie in Queens. Madison, please.
I'm just saying. I'm excited for everyone else, though. I'm very pro that idea. Very pro. But let's move on and talk about Joe Jonas and Sophie Turner. So we got a little update on how they're doing in quarantine life. And a source said that Joe is pampering Sophie. He's cooking her meals and doing anything she requests. The source said that she's been having a lot of fun, or Joe's been having a lot of fun doing everything for her. We also know that she's rumored to be pregnant, and it's really helped their relationship. They're in a great place. The insider said, quote, they both love that they are being forced to be together and are taking everything positively. It is as fun as it can be for them right now. They aren't pulling their hair out just yet. And
that sounds like they're going to be good parents.
Right. I think so, too. And I think this is a refreshing story on a couple because I feel like a lot of couples we've just even seen on social media of like, oh my God, are we going to survive this quarantine? I don't know if I can make it through with my significant other. You and I were like, you should want to be quarantined with your significant other. Like, what's wrong with you? And I just feel like I like that this is a positive quarantine couple story.
Yeah, I agree. Like you said, a lot of stories we hear is there are a lot of are they together? Aren't they? They're going through this. So-and-so cheated. Will they or won't they? And I like the fact that it's like they love being together. They're happy together. I'm like, bring on the baby at this point, right? Madison.
I'm also just kind of like...
We need a better image of celebrity parents out there, I think.
Especially younger celebrity parents.
I agree.
Because I feel like, we have a lot of the older celebs who are killing it. I always say Kristen Bell and Dax Shepard, like they're one of my favorite celeb couples because they have children, they have a strong relationship, they do always seem to have a great time with one another, very lighthearted, and I feel like, but they're still a little older. Like I think for younger kids and, younger millennials, younger Gen Zers, I'm like, honestly, Sophie Turner and Joe Jonas are a great example of a healthy celeb relationship.
I agree, and I love to see it. I hope that they stay strong and they keep, I feel like a lot of the inner workings of their relationship are kind of, private, and I want them to keep that. We only hear, a little bit, they love to be together. It's not like, they can't stand each other, or a source from, Sophie's camp says, I like this.
No, I completely agree. It's like they share just enough, but not everything. Which I like. Right, I agree. Also, the separate source added that once this time is over, Joe and the rest of the Jonas Brothers can't wait to return to Vegas. They had to postpone their residency, obviously due to coronavirus. So once everything is clear, as much as they're loving being together, Joe, Nick, and Kevin can't wait to get back in Vegas and continue that residency.
Well, finish up the residency and DNCE give us an album. Yes, I said it. DNCE, not the Jonas Brothers. Love the Jonas Brothers. Love them, love them, love them. Y'all know I love Nick Jonas, but DNCE is that girl, and they give better music for me right now in this point in my life.
For this journey that I'm on, I need
this journey that I'm on.
Exactly. Also, just so you guys know, we did see Selena Gomez dropped a performance video for Dance Again. Yes, amazing. It looks like a continuation of that Final Four promo that she did. We talked about that when it happened, and I know any new Selena, anything is fantastic, beautiful, gorgeous.
Yes, ma'am.
I know we're going to see her in that gold dress just killing it. But let's move on and talk about Hilary Duff and Miley Cyrus.
My sis.
Yes, Hilary was the latest celeb to join Miley on her Instagram live show. And this is what is so interesting to me. Apparently, Miley would literally not be where she is without Hilary Duff.
We love to see it.
Right? Miley admitted that Hilary is the only reason she took the Hannah Montana role, was that so she could be just like her with Lizzie McGuire. Miley told Hilary she doesn't think that she really gave an expletive at the time to be an actress or singer. She just wanted to copy whatever Hilary did. Miley said she wanted to thank Hilary for being an inspiration, and she said, I literally wouldn't be where I'm at without you, which is crazy.
You know what's crazy? That the parallels, Maddison, are that Miley didn't care about being an actress or whatever. She wanted to be like Hilary Duff. Meanwhile, Hilary Duff blew the first Lizzie McGuire audition back in the day, and she didn't even care. Like, you know what I mean? And I think the casting people said, okay, listen, we like you. Go home, learn your lines, and come back and try one more time. And that was when Hilary got the job. So, I mean, it just goes to show that you can prepare for something and not have it handed to you. You can work your whole life. It's like we say, what's meant for you is going to be for you regardless. You get what I'm saying? So it's meant for Miley to have it the same way it was meant for Hilary to have it. I love that. That's a good story.
No, I think it is. And honestly, it's such a positive one, too, because I think the whole copying, I wanted to copy you, can almost come off like it has a negative connotation, but it's really more so, I think, just like I wanted to emulate you. Like, I love how you got to where you are and were at the time, and I wanted to have that for myself because I was so impressed. And I think you're right. Hilary Duff blew her, and I love that story. And I love that she ended up being literally the icon we needed at our time. Hopefully she'll be an icon that we need at this time too if Disney can get it together. But also Hilary returned the kind words saying that Miley has been a bright light for her, that she's inspired by Miley's bold choices, and that she looks to Miley for fashion advice, which I don't know if I believe that last one, but I like where Hilary was going.
I'm going to tell you right now, and this is not me being messy, Hilary be in them hot spots in New York City. Now, she might want to put on a leather pant or a good boot a la Miley Cyrus. I could see it. The way my friends have been like, oh, I met Hilary Duff here, or I've seen Hilary Duff here, or I've chilled with Hilary Duff here. Girl, she be taking some fashion advice from Miley. We just don't see it.
Okay. Sure. Which honestly I appreciate. I like that. It's like a secret side.
She's more BA than we realize. She gives out to the people, for sure. Yeah.
I feel like I want to be that, but the only way I am like that is with my tattoos. Like, that's the only, BA thing about me that I'm like, yeah, I look like I wouldn't have tattoos, but I do.
Now, I'm going to tell you what's BA about you, Maddison, is that you're a strong, independent woman that wanted to and has a career that she loves. That in itself is because so many people do things that they don't want to do just because they have to. You were like, this is what I wanted. I'm going to do it. And here we are. You took it. It was for you and you took it.
You're the exact same way. You literally put LA Move on a calendar and we're like, it's doing it. And I also think the other BA thing about you is that you always uplift others.
I try, girl.
People see you uplift me, but just so everyone knows, Kourtney doesn't just hype me up. He hypes everyone in his life up.
I feel like this is how I feel, and then we'll get back into the docket. I feel like there are many different ways that you can leave a legacy. You get what I'm saying, Maddison? And I want people to be able to say, well, sure, Kourtney was messy on the internet, but I remember that one time that Kourtney said, you can do that. You should be able to do that. That's what I want my legacy to be, for people to feel like even when I felt like I couldn't do it, Kourtney said, girl, use your imagination and figure out a way, because that's how I operate.
You're already doing that. Already doing it. I want to shout out Bessie. The Jonas Family love is that love we all want. Thought I might be biased, sending love to the T-Tribe, the amazing Maddison and Courtney, hello. And then I also see you guys just talking about all the love, the positivity. Yes, you guys know we will always have as much positivity as we possibly can. Always, always. Yes. Okay. Also, just so you guys know, Miley and Cody, they adopted a dog. His name is Bo. Super cute. Love it. The sham is continuing. Now that they have a dog, it's going to be even more so. So everyone prepare yourselves now. But go ahead and let's move on and talk about Camila Cabello.
Okay.
So Camila Cabello posted on her Instagram story that Shawn is teaching her acoustic guitar and she's teaching him Spanish. And then she said, in the words of DaBaby, let's go.
Wouldn't Camila Cabello be better suited for like a sitcom at this point?
That was quirky. She is very quirky and has some very interesting verbiage. For me, I'm just like, okay, that's cute about the guitar and the Spanish. I get it, but I'm just like, girl, have you looked at the internet? Like, maybe quoting DaBaby is not the most appropriate thing right now. I get they have a song together, but I'm just saying, like,
I'm right now, I am not currently supporting Camila Cabello's music, but I feel like I don't want to say I want her to go away in terms of music because that is how we were introduced to her. But I just feel like right now, I would rather hear Camila Cabello has a new sitcom on ABC Family, and she have her little bit of fans that stay on that show, and she can just be over there, and we don't have to hear about her. Shawn, girl, until we can hear why Shawn is not man enough to stand up for his friends, girl, they can keep it. No habla inglés for Shawn. Bye. Good night.
I'm dying. 901 Erica says I wanted to love her, and then people were talking about her being on Broadway. I don't know. Are
you gonna go see Cinderella, Madison?
Well, it's on pause right now.
Yeah.
With everything else, so no surprise there. But I love Disney and I love it so much, but I don't think I can.
For me, I want to go see it, Madison, and I want to support it for Billy Porter. You know I do.
I know.
But you know what? And I hate to do this and be a nostalgic person, but girl, I have Brandy and Whitney Houston. I don't need to see not another Cinderella for the rest of my life. That's the best one, and it always will be.
Underrated Cinderella.
Have y'all not seen Rodgers and Hammerstein Cinderella? Y'all need to watch that with Brandy and Whitney Houston. And Whoopi Goldberg is in that too.
Okay, I'm gonna have to pull that out. Now that I'm home, I know we have it somewhere because I used to watch that all the time. That's
impossible for a plain yellow pumpkin to become a golden carriage. Okay, sorry.
Yes. Okay, let's go ahead and move on and talk about Taylor Swift.
Yes.
She is, of course, just being the godmother we all need. She spent her day DMing fans on Twitter who need help during the pandemic. She was donating $3,000 to each person who needed it. People were shook. One couldn't believe that Taylor Swift was actually messaging them. They didn't believe it was the real Taylor Swift. And she was just like, send me your email associated with your PayPal, and just was essentially just handing out donations to a bunch of people who needed it.
I'm glad. Can I explain why, Madison?
Yes.
Of course, I'm obviously happy that Taylor is helping her fans because, I mean, as Swifties, we know that that's just what she does. So it's not surprising to us. I'm glad because now we have left Todrick and Kim in the background now, and we can sort of proceed. A lot of people were confused about my comments in terms of like the way we see it in terms of media perception. The way the story was going, it would have wound up negatively for Taylor in the long run. However, because our sis is smart and has such a huge heart, she decided to help her fans, and now none of the media outlets that were using Todrick dragging Kim as something to sort of drag Taylor, none of them are saying that now. Now the focus is Taylor loves her fans, which it should be.
And it always has been. And I feel like, honestly, when Taylor first commented on the situation, it was in an effort to bring attention to how people can help out others during the pandemic. And she kind of took that stance right away. And I feel like this is just furthering her agenda of like, you know what? This actually doesn't matter. What does matter is that people need our help right now. And I'm walking the walk and I'm talking the talk. And that's exactly what Taylor Swift always does. And that is why we stand her.
Yes, ma'am.
That's how she started this whole thing, responding in a way to bring attention to how people can help. And look, again, didn't comment on Todrick, didn't comment any further on the Kim thing. She's like, nope, I'm just going to keep doing what I set out to do, and that's to help my fans.
Moved on. Leave it and move on.
I love her. Ariana Grande, we're going to talk about her next. Just a little tidbit, of course, TMZ put out a report this morning that, Ariana is donating to fans low-key. She's not needing to publicize it like some other people. We all know who probably made sure that story got out today, but
I'm like, where are the screenshots? Because Taylor wasn't publicizing it, but the fans were sending out screenshots, and Ariana follows me, and I follow a lot of Arianators, and I ain't seen no screenshots. So if you're an Arianator and Ariana has donated to you, may I please see those screenshots just so I can confirm that Scooter's not lying?
Exactly.
I'm being serious. Like,
I
now,
know you are. I know. But we're going to talk more about her new relationship right now. We're getting a little deeper inside look into her relationship with this LA real estate mogul. You guys know I'm really into this situation. So this is a new report from E! News. The source said that Ariana and Dalton Gomez run in the same circle. He actually used to be a dancer. So they have a lot of mutual friends, which I wonder if he was friends with her ex, Ricky, because Ricky was a dancer too.
Mm-hmm.
She's gotten to know him quickly in quarantine, apparently, and according to eyewitnesses, he's been staying at her home for several days, and they've ordered food, but other than that, they're staying in. Ariana is reportedly a big homebody, so this isn't hard for her. Same.
You know what? I've liked this relationship for her thus far. It kind of sucks that people are like already dragging this guy already. They're saying that he looks like Pete Davidson with a sleep schedule. I'm like, y'all need to stop comparing whoever Ariana dates to Pete Davidson. Like, you get what I'm saying? I just, girl, let this lady be happy. I'm happy for her.
That's how I feel.
Even if she is just having fun right now, let her have fun. She's so young, successful. Get yourself a nice little man, girl. Mm-hmm.
Kyla said, what's Ari's emoji? I think we decided on the cloud emoji last time, so if you want to talk about Ari, you can go ahead and put some clouds in the chat. We're having Squeaky Clean say she's a classy woman. Brittany said they don't even know him. And then Brienne said, shout out to all the real estate agents. Yes, absolutely. I think, for me, I think this is such a positive relationship because he doesn't need anything from Ariana.
Yeah, no, he's already successful. He's got his coin together.
Yeah, he has his own bag secured. He doesn't need publicity. I mean, he's very well known in his own real estate world, so it's not like he's looking to become a celebrity. He doesn't need clout. He doesn't need to further his career by any means. So to me, I'm like, this is so positive and different than Pete Davidson. Like, it's not even comparable in my mind.
Now, Madison, just because I see Squeaky Clean 777 said, remember Britney and her dancer, that didn't end well. Also, immediately what comes to mind after reading that comment is, remember J-Lo was dating her backup dancer? Remember that?
Casper.
Question mark. Was it Casper?
I think his name was Casper.
Casper. Right? Now, why don't the backup dancers make it to the altar?
I don't know, but also I don't think this guy was her backup dancer. Ricky, her ex-boyfriend.
He was just a dancer. Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like dancers, being a former dancer myself, I feel like I can just imagine when you're on tour with these people, you're together all the time, you're moving, you're shaking,
I feel like depending on pride, it's like it wouldn't end well because you go from being level and then if one person's a star and you're the backup dancer, it's like, well, get your expletive back in that pocket. Why you not hitting them 8 counts, babe?
That, and I also think it's just like, they're always looked upon as just like a fling, nothing serious. And I don't know if it's because some people just don't take dancer as a serious career. It's like, well, I'm the pop star, you're just the dancer. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if that's what happens, but I imagine it's something like that.
Chris Judd, now that y'all are getting me together, I couldn't remember. I knew there was a Chris in J-Lo's life that was a dancer. Who dated
someone named Casper? Somebody did. I think J-Lo dated somebody else named Casper, right? Yes, J-Lo it was Casper.
No, J-Lo, she dated Casper too. I just think Chris was before. Y'all know me. I dive back into the 90s.
Chris was like Jenny from the Block days. The good J-Lo days. The good J-Lo days.
She was still getting the vocals from Ashanti back in that time.
That time, yes. That is the exact time. Okay, let's move on and talk about Demi Lovato because she's got herself a new man, just like Ariana. Okay. Demi Lovato is now dating Young and the Restless star Max Eric, I believe is how you pronounce his name. A source confirmed the news to Us Magazine. They've reportedly been seeing each other for a few weeks and are going strong. They also are quarantining together, and there's Instagram proof of this. He recently posted a photo without a shirt, and his caption said something when you don't pack enough clothes for quarantine when he should have packed more clothes. And Demi commented on it and said, fine by me. And then he also posted a video of him singing, and she liked that. And he posted a picture with her dogs. No?
Maddison, that's a good-looking man.
Okay, I was like, are we happy? Are we not? I can't tell.
That's the best man Demi has even been with since Wilmer, period. At least best looking, period.
I agree. I feel like he has it the most together, too.
He looks like something. Why do I feel like I've met him before at a previous job? He just looks familiar to me.
Have you watched Young and the Restless?
Never. That's not something
I didn't think so. I don't know. Maybe.
Where do you live? I just feel like we met.
Okay, so this is interesting. You guys are saying in the chat that he used to be a Selena stan.
Yeah, I see them saying that. Now, what's going on with that?
Yeah, I'm saying this. He used to be a Selena stan. Some people are saying, yes, Demi. He's very good looking. He's cute AF. He can get it. That's what infamous 90210 said, literally. People are saying, yes, he's really hot.
That's a good-looking man. I mean, I did good on that one.
Yeah, but I agree. And like I said, he's got his own thing going on. I looked at his Instagram this morning. He already has 1 million Instagram followers. Like, he's killing it on his own.
But he's a Selena stan?
That's it. Some people are saying that he's a Selena stan. I need to see this proof.
Why is he following so many Selena accounts? I guess that's the question we should be asking, right? Why is he following so many? He's following a bunch of Selena accounts, I guess they're saying. Is that the tea, y'all? Let me look.
Yeah, go look at it. His Instagram is literally Max Eric. Like, that's his.
Oh, there he goes.
Oh, you'll see him pop up.
3,000 people.
3,000 people. He's got a good Instagram setup going on.
He's following someone we know.
Who? Okay. All right. Never mind. We'll talk after.
That's all I need.
Are you seeing Selena accounts or no?
I didn't get that far. I just saw someone that we know and I closed out of it. I'll check later, but that's very interesting.
That is very interesting. We will definitely look into that. Jakara says, I'm confused. Is he a Selena stan? We'll look into that, you guys, and then we'll definitely address that tomorrow on the tea. We'll do a little investigative digging, journalism, a little getting into the mess. So we'll definitely address that. Don't worry. But let's move on and talk about Demi and Ariana Grande and what Scooter Braun had to say while he was on Ashley Graham's podcast. So he recently sat down. We saw some things on social media. Now we know what was said. He really opened up about how Ariana Grande reacted to him signing Demi Lovato. So he shared that after he took his first meeting with Demi, he said, quote, I have to do this. She's so special. I want to do it. But first he told Demi that he had to check with his 2 other powerhouse female clients, which is a little surprising to me, but okay. He had to check with Tori Kelly and Ariana Grande, which I would not personally put Tori Kelly and Demi Lovato in the same lane, but whatever.
I really was trying to be nice because I'm trying not to let the Swiftie jump out, so I'm really let you finish that story before I talk, please.
But am I right?
Kelly, they're not in the same category. That they are both very talented songstresses, but let's be real. Demi blows Tori Kelly out of the water. But Tori Kelly is an amazing artist. I've taken my boyfriend to see her live. Very nice young lady. They are just, should have been us. And then what else? Mainstream.
It's just not there for me. Like that was, I was like, 2 female artists who, and it was like Tori Kelly and and Ariana Grande. I was like, Tori Kelly. Well, obviously Tori Kelly had no issues with him signing Demi Lovato.
I'm sure she did.
And Scooter said that he told Ariana to actually go out to coffee with Demi. And then after the coffee date, Ariana called Scooter with the okay. He said that Ariana told him, quote, you have to do this. I want her to be with us. She's in our family. She'll be protected. She's my friend. I want her with us. I want you to help her. And Scooter said it's not what you would expect from females in the industry.
Okay, so here's the big thing that I'm like, ruh-roh about. Okay, so Ariana and Demi were friends. Why do they need to go out to coffee and have a meeting? So what's the tea? That doesn't make sense to me. Scooter, that's not adding up. So your math is wrong. If they were already friends, Ariana would have texted Demi. If they were already friends, Demi would have texted Ariana probably first and be like, hey, is Scooter the scam or the sham or what? Am I going to get the bag or what? That's what I do, man.
Demi would have just been like, hey, I'm meeting with Scooter. What do you think?
Exactly.
But I feel like
I don't believe that.
He's really trying to paint Ariana as like this, which I think she is that way. Like, I believe that Ariana truly is a girl's girl. Like, just by her behavior.
I think that he's, for whatever reason, his job is to make sure that Ariana's image remains cute and sweet, because the fans try and attempt to expose and reveal that Ariana is, and this is about to be expletive, but I don't know how else to say it, bitchy. You get what I'm saying? Lots of things come out, even with, remember the Pop Crave thing, that if it were real, it would be revealing that Ariana is not as nice and sweet as her image is given to us. You know what I mean? So I feel like sometimes Scooter just unnecessarily just like gives out this information so that we can keep in our minds that Ariana is just so sweet and but she's just a regular adult girl. Like, you know what I mean?
No, it's almost like sometimes he tries too hard.
I agree.
You know what I mean? It's like, you shouldn't have to try so hard to prove your client's a good person. Like, they should just be a good person. You know?
Which for itself, I feel like.
Right, I believe Ariana is. That's no shade to Ariana. Truly, all the shade is going to Scooter Braun, because y'all know how we feel about Scooter. It's not
that just doesn't add up to me.
Right. He also didn't address the Taylor situation necessarily, but they kind of skirted around it, and all he commented on is that he always lives his truth. Good,
shut up. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. People are dying, Scooter. Like, don't say nothing, please.
You know in Bridesmaids when it's like, do you live your truth?
And that is me in my head all the time. Do you? Oh, really? Is she that sweet, Scooter? Is she though? Is she?
Literally me. Jessica said Scooter is just used to working with rats because he is one. Ari is truly a sweetheart, and he knows it. It's the only thing saving him. Boom! Shakalaka.
I can't believe Scooter Braun literally is our real-life version of Chuck E. Cheese the Mouse. Like, literally rat material. I can't. A mess. Good night.
A mess. Okay, let's move on and talk about Justin Bieber. So now you can drag. So what's going on with Justin, you guys? He gave a little quarantine update. Haley gave him a facial, so his skin's looking smooth. He also dropped a compilation EP called Work From Home. Apparently, he's going to be doing this every Tuesday and Thursday. Courtney, I was hoping you could explain this to me because I don't understand what these compilation EPs are.
Is this Justin's way of trying to get more streams for the album? I kept seeing in the replies that people were saying like Fifth Harmony's impact. Did Fifth Harmony do this? They put out like an EP and then they came out with an album? Like, what's the story with that? Because I kept seeing people were like comparing this situation to like Fifth Harmony. Y'all that are Fifth Harmonies that are left harmonizers, did Fifth Harmony do something like this? I found it to be very strange, but the way that I looked at it was like, did you try to put the songs that you felt like grooved together the best so that people would stream those more? Because I mean, girl, we could just make our own playlist and stream it that way. I didn't really understand the tactic.
Okay, that's what I was curious, because I'm like, okay, there's no new music going on these compilations, to my knowledge, right? It's just him putting certain songs together. And so I guess I was just like, what is the point of this? I don't know. I guess it's just maybe something so he feels like he's giving back to the fans and inadvertently a way to gain more streams, which would make sense, but it just still doesn't. I'm confused.
Are y'all gonna stream Work From Home? The Justin Bieber, is that what it's called? Work From Home? The Justin Bieber compilation EP?
Interesting that it's called Work From Home, and if Fifth Harmony did do that, let's not forget the iconic Fifth Harmony hit. Is that what you were talking about?
They're saying that, and also how interesting that their song is blowing up, and then here he comes titling his stuff the same stuff, because he knows everyone is working from home. So people that are using that sound on TikTok, people that are putting it on their Instagram stories, now it might not pop up. Maybe those songs from the compilation will pop up instead, therefore increasing the streams. See, it's always a plan, Maddison. That's what it is. Because everyone is playing Work From Home. It's all over everyone's stuff, meaning the song from Fifth Harmony. So, of course, here comes Justin making a compilation full of whatever he's trying to put on there, reheats, trying to get some extra streams. Justin, just stop. Just put out some better
I'm so happy, my mind is still processing everything you said, because you literally just blew up Justin Bieber's PR plan, in a 30-second clip. So That's
what we do?
I'm processing, because that was amazing, and Wow, you're exactly right. I didn't even think about that. Everyone has been playing Work From Home. And that's one of my favorite Fifth Harmony songs. I love Work From Home and Worth It. But like, I'm a little mixer really on the inside. But I did like Fifth Harmony. But you're exactly right. That makes sense.
Come out with new music tonight, Madison. I think.
Mm-hmm. No, Little Mix is dropping.
I'm ready.
Me too. Okay, but let's go ahead and turn your volumes down for this little keeping up update. Kylie, Rob, and Chyna, and then the Kourtney news. So turn your volumes down for...
Card Jenner Tea Time! Hello to everyone in my living room, which is no one.
Hello. Okay, you guys, real quick, just so you know, Keeping Up with the Kardashians returns tonight. We got another new promo as of this morning. It shows Kim calling out Kourtney and Kendall for their bad work ethic, essentially, for not showing up when the family needs them. This is around the time, remember, when Kylie was supposed to go to Paris Fashion Week and she got the flu, and Kim was like, Mom is crying because Mom always has to rely on me and Chloe to pick up the slack. Like, Kourtney and Kendall never help out. And this apparently is what starts the physical altercation, but still, I don't think we're seeing the physical fight tonight.
Madison, I forgot that it's coming on tonight. Are y'all gonna watch it tonight is my first question. The second thing I want to say is like, wow, we've really come a long way with the Kardashian Jenners, a family that used to just be, Kim, you're always on your phone, and now it's like, we have to fight to keep up the ratings. It very much feels that. Mm-hmm. Right? You know what I mean? I just wish that they were, if not doing something productive, just doing something that's more interesting than what they're already doing. I feel like it's played out. I feel like, I don't want to say we need another family or another person to come in and sort of just like eclipse this image, because we know we have other famous families, but I feel like as a whole, like, we're so focused on the Kardashians that like we don't give another family with an interesting story a chance.
Right. And I mean, I think people are definitely still interested, although some people think that the fight looks staged. But, like, especially right now, just because people need a distraction from all the craziness. And that's what Stephanie said. Like, I probably will because I need a distraction. And Mr. Makeshift said, I just want to see the fight and what the reason was, because they're women, weren't there kids in the room? And I agree. I think what's annoying about the Kardashians is you can talk ish on them all you want, but people are still interested to see, like, what exactly was what triggered Kim to throw the first punch. What exactly did she say? And that's why people will tune in. I'm just saying I will be shocked if this fight happens on the first episode.
Yeah, I would be shocked because, I mean, once people watch the fight, I'm sure the ratings will. I would hope that the fight happens mid-season. Yeah. Like, you know, that halfway point, and then they take a 2-week break. Like, give us that before then, at least. Don't wait until after that mid-season point, because, girl, you might not have our attention by then.
Right. I think, like, early on, we're going to see Kourtney grappling with, like, do I stay? Do I go? Do I want to be on the show? Do I not? Like, that's what we're going to see before we get this fight. We got to see a couple episodes at least of that. So everyone prepare now.
Well, y'all, good luck if you're going to watch.
I want to shout out Natalie. That's probably why they leaked the call, because Kim is the only one willing to go to the extreme lengths to get hype for their show. Sad, absolutely. And honestly, you guys know that we'll be filling you in on the episodes. We'll always, like, if anything huge happens, we'll fill you in on Card Jenner Tea Time. So we got your back, because ultimately we do care what the Card Jenners are doing, because they do deliver lots of good tea for us.
They do. They do. I can't be mad at that. It's just like...
They always deliver the tea. But let's move on and talk about Kylie. This is going to be quick, you guys. She donated $1 million to corona relief efforts, which is amazing. She actually donated it to a doctor. It's towards masks, face shields, and other protective gear worn by medical professionals. I mean, talk badly about Kylie all you want. She does always show up. She also donated $1 million to the wildfire relief, and I think people give her so much flack. Like, you know, we talked about how the Surgeon General called her out, but it's like, she's doing her part.
Yo, Madison, I'm not even going to go all the way off because thankfully I've had some tea to calm my nerves. But I'm just so irritated with comments that say things like, she's a billionaire, she should have donated more. Or like, ma'am, you're one of the richest women in the world. Like, open your wallet more, honey. Like, there are so many comments that are saying things like that, and especially from people that also have money and have chosen not to donate. Just to keep it real, Kylie could be like a lot of our faves, Maddison, and either not donate or donate privately. And the fact that she did donate publicly, I think, speaks volumes, and I think it could hopefully set some sort of precedent for other celebrities to feel like, well, I ain't gonna let Kylie outpay me. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand why people, especially celebrities and rich people that need good press, are not donating. You know what I mean? I feel like it all can't fall on Kylie. It all can't fall on millennial influencers and gay people. Like the Red Cross is like, donate blood. Sorry, we can't. We're gay. You know what I mean? I feel like everyone can help in little ways, but I don't think it's really up to us to critique how a billionaire decides to help.
No, and $1 million is a massive donation. I think anything that anyone can give is a good thing.
I agree.
We talk a lot about people donating privately. I think that will never be an option for Kylie, and I don't believe she's doing this to get press. I think she has no choice to do it publicly, because if not, people will hate on her and be like, you're a billionaire, why aren't you paying up? So in order to kind of combat that comment, she has to do it publicly. She has no choice.
I agree. I'm very, very, very glad that she donated. I just get frustrated when I see like the opinions of other people that feel like she should do more when those are probably the same people that are still going outside.
Right, exactly. And I just want to say, Katie Gomez said $1 makes a difference. Could not agree more. I
agree.
Anything that anyone can give, I think, is a great thing. Also, we just have a little update on her and Travis. The source told In Touch Weekly their relationship isn't, quote, really that complicated. The source said it doesn't matter if their relationship has evolved into something more. They love each other, they love Stormi, and it works for them, which is all that matters.
All right, good.
Okay.
Shout out to confirmed co-parents, Kylie and Travis.
Exactly. I'm like, okay, tell us something we don't know. But let's talk about Rob and Chyna, you guys. So Chyna's attorney gave a statement to In Touch Weekly saying that after Dream returned from Rob's care this week, she had a mark on her leg. Chyna took it to get looked at, and it turns out it was a second-degree burn. Now, this is not the first time this has happened. She's gotten a burn before at Rob's. The first time was last month. Chyna's attorney said that at first, Rob denied this second incident, but later he admitted via text that Dream burnt herself on a light bulb. Chyna proceeded, after, of course, making sure everything was okay and getting Dream the proper care, Chyna proceeded to call DCFS on Rob. Okay?
Okay.
Now, Rob's attorney has spoken to TMZ and says the nanny that was watching Dream at the time no longer works for Rob. Also, his statement says that it's, quote, unfortunate that Chyna feels the need to publicly miscommunicate the situation and has once again wasted valuable public resources by calling first responders in a desperate attempt to smear Rob's name in response to his ongoing lawsuit against her for full custody of their daughter. In addition to that statement, Rob's lawyer pointed out that third parties have called DCFS on Chyna, so they're saying not us, someone unrelated to the situation, has called DCFS on Chyna in regards to Dream as she's come back from her home with, quote, unexplained injuries, such as bruises and a dislocated arm. This is all according to Rob. Him and his attorney are confident that DCFS will find no issues at their home, no safety issues, but they're both still gunning for full custody.
Okay.
A lot to take in.
My first question is this, Madison. Okay, we get the nanny was fired. Fine. Good. Right? They all have nannies. How did Dream get a light bulb burn on her leg? How does that happen? Lights are up on the ceiling. Lights are on tables. Lights stand up above toddlers' heads for the most part. How did you get a burn on your leg? An arm, maybe if you bump in, or like maybe you're playing with the light bulb, hands, maybe, but leg is the thing that I'm like, Also, I also think that, I think back to the day we were talking about Rob and Chyna, and there was that person in the chat, Madison, that was like, hey, I am a nanny in the neighborhood, and there's always something going on at Chyna's house. I think about that. I think about my own experience with Miss Angela White. I think about that. So I grapple with it, but also I'm listening to what you're saying about Rob's side saying, oh, we're confident that you ain't gonna find nothing wrong in this house. Now, can we say the same for Chyna?
Right. And for me, the fact that we haven't heard about these unexplained injuries until right now is interesting as well, and what also leads me to believe that a smear campaign might be part of the motives. I want to believe that Chyna's full motive in this situation is obviously dream safety, but I agree. Just based on everything that's happened in the past, I never believe that that's 100% her intent. I believe that's, I would hope 60 to 70%, but I think the other part of her really wants Rob finished, ended, kaput. I think she wants to try to ruin the whole family, which I understand they have wronged her for sure, but like that's just never going to happen. Let's call it what it is. It's just not.
Yeah.
So for me, like the fact that we're just now hearing about these unexplained injuries really does tell me that Rob's side is trying their best to handle this privately, but now all of this is going to go public and get ugly because Chyna's trying to pull this card of calling DCFS and, you know, the burns. And I don't even know how the burns happen. If I were Rob, I would probably have that nanny in a courtroom.
It's all about, it feels like it's all about trying to up the ante, right? So like initially we were hearing Dream was like what, hitting people and she wasn't being showered in Chyna's house and blah, 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 this, that, and the third. Remember that, y'all? And now all of a sudden from Chyna's side, it's my child was burnt. Like, you know what I mean? It's always something about upping the ante. I wish that Dream could communicate what was going on.
I know.
And I know that is like a parent's worst nightmare, but I feel like it's their side, it's his side, her side. Girl, let's talk about the child, because that's what this is about. It's about that baby. Everyone
in the chat is having #FreeDream.
Free.
#FreeDream. Honestly, I think, again, like a little bit what we said at the beginning of this, and I'm just going to repeat it now. I think what makes me sad is that really, I don't feel Rob or Chyna is 100% make for Dream. I feel like they both obviously want their child safe, and I think they want the best for their child, but I also feel like at this point it's a battle of egos and a battle of proving a point and a battle of, you know, just pride, ultimately, of like, I'm the one who the court thought was most fit to have full custody. And that's not what this should be about. It should be 1,000% about the child. And just with this whole back and forth, like you said, upping the ante, I don't feel like it is.
Maddison, I am so sorry. My sincerest apologies. I am still stuck on how this young lady got a burn on her leg.
I know, you're fine.
I'm sitting here, I hope y'all are not like literally looking at me sitting here pondering like how this little girl got a burn on her leg.
You're not wrong.
It just don't make sense. Y'all know I be trying to figure it out, and I'm looking around my living room like I got a whole bunch of lights around, and I'm just like, but how could that happen? Something in that buttermilk is not.
People are saying that one day Dream is going to put the nail in the coffin, and then Pamela said, you're so right, battle of egos and trying to right wrongs through their child. Lee said, this whole thing is disgusting. I hate this. I agree.
This is what I'm going to say, Maddison. It's not going to be anybody on the outside that ruined the Jenners. It's going to be one of them babies. And let me tell you, that's when I'm going to watch Keeping Up, girl. When Dream and Mason and True and all of them, North, when they grow up, it's going to be a couple of them that follow in the path. You feel me? That's going to follow in the path of what Chris say, or I feel like at some point it will be Kylie. What Kylie says, and all right, this is how we're going to do it, and da-da-da-da. And it's going to be Dream, Tristan's son, and True.
Right. All the three. Like, this sounds bad, but like the renegade. Like they're the ones.
Mason's going to play both sides, but he's a little bit older. He going to want that coin, and he going to listen to Miss Courtney. Those three, though, once Prince say, we leading the charge with Miss Other Jordan over here, when Jordan and Craig get it together, oh, y'all, believe me, quote me on this. When that blow up, girl.
We're going to pull this clip. We're going to pull this clip when that happens.
That's what's going to happen. It's going to be one of the three of them babies.
Yes. Okay, let's talk about Kourtney and Mason. So, recap, you guys know yesterday we filled you in on the fact that Mason went Instagram Live and spilt the tea that Kylie and Travis are not together.
Okay.
Well, almost immediately, his Instagram all of a sudden was gone. And everyone was like, damn. You and I said, we're like, Mama Chris is going to teach Mason a lesson today. Okay? This is his induction into welcome to being a Kardashian Jenner. Here's how we handle things within this family. But Kourtney had to get out in front of this thing. She went Instagram Live with a Poosh co-worker.
Mm-hmm. Is that who that was? I was wondering who that was.
Oh, yeah. It was a Poosh co-worker. I'm like, why? Okay. All right, whatever. And she gave a little insight as to why this whole thing happened. So, actually, she said he didn't have an Instagram, okay? He does have an iPad and a computer for school. And he made this Instagram without asking permission from Kourtney and Scott.
Gotcha.
So I guess after this whole thing happened, she put his Instagram on private, but then he went around her back and put it on public again, which is why she deleted it. And she said, ultimately, her and Scott deleted it, not necessarily because of the live, but because he's 10, and they think that there's an age limit for Instagram, and technically under the guidelines it is 13, so Mason's not old enough to be on Instagram. And Kourtney said that that's not the only reason. She also wants to keep him safe from trolls.
Madison, I'm telling you right now, Mason is the one. He's the one. He's the one. He's gonna come and he gonna do this for the next couple of years, for about 7 years. He gonna do this. Watch. Off and on, it's going to be something with Mason, something with Mason, something with Mason. And listen, I'm ready for it. It's time to open up. Chloe, you put your kitty cat Chris wig on. It's time to really open up the book of Kardashian Jenner and see what's really going on behind them gates. And I'm ready. I'm ready. He went around her back. But no, the one that gave TikTok, didn't they? What did they think was going to happen?
So they let him have a TikTok, but Kourtney had to approve of everything. Remember? Because David Dobrik was there. She was doing the TikToks with him.
He said, I'm tired of being a Kardashian Disick. I want to be Mason. That's what he said. And he said, and here I am, spill the tea.
I also think Mason, think about it. He's in a unique situation where he's growing up. He knows he's famous. He knows his family is wealthy. He knows they're rich. And he's like, what are they going to do? Not give me everything? So I think Kourtney's going to have a run for her money with Mason because first of all, she's the most lax parent out of all of them. So he knows that he can get away with it. He knows that his family is up here and his friends' families cannot relate. He knows that.
Oh, and yeah, girl, he knows.
Truly, he is going to be a little, excuse my language, but he's going to be a little shit. Like, he really is. And spilled tea along the way for the rest of us.
Listen, my money is on Mason, Dream, and True. Those are my 3 Powerpuff Girls. Those are the 3 we standing. The others will be good. They're great. We need them for the media. And I just know North is going to be showing out. She's that girl. But those 3, Dream, True, and Mason, mark my words, y'all. Those are the 3. Oh, no.
Mason is definitely not going to stop. If you know what I mean. I think this was the first instance that he got caught.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't think he's going to stop. He has an iPad and a computer. You think he's not going to make another Instagram on the low?
Think you don't got one already, Madison?
I'm just saying, it's going to happen. Mason is going to spill more tea. And Olivia said there will be a day where Mason will just go off. And then people are saying Stormy's the best. You guys, Stormy's going to be running a business. She will have no time for this mess.
Stormy, I feel like is going to be the most well-adjusted of the Kardashian Jenner children.
I agree.
That's what I think. I think she's going to be chilling. She's going to be artistically inclined. I don't see her in beauty. As we're talking about a baby, literally.
I honestly think that she'll be doing something completely on her own. Whether that be a business-related thing, I kind of see her taking her creativity into a business, but I don't think it'll be makeup. I agree with you. I think it'll be something that nobody expects.
I'm excited already.
I know.
Maybe not so much about the adults, but kids have potential. Yes,
exactly. But now we know that Mason, everyone for right now, isn't on Instagram, but just keep an eye out because Kourtney and I feel like round 2 is coming.
It's coming. Part 2, the remix, girl. It's coming.
Yes, it is. But that is all the time, you guys. Thank you for hanging out with us. and hanging with us during the technical issues. I'm happy that Leo was able to get it working, get it pushing. We were able to deliver the tea. It all worked out, thank goodness.
Madison.
Yes.
I have to tell the boys and girls of the world, if you're watching and you hear our voice right now and you want to make sure that you keep seeing this, give this video a thumbs up or it will not show up on your homepage and your bell will not ring. Please like this video.
That would be really, really sad.
Yeah.
Real sad. Real sad. Especially because tomorrow is Shambong Friday. And you guys don't want to be late for Shambong Friday at all. So make sure you guys already have that like button clicked, the subscribe button clicked, the notification bell on. Make sure you're following us on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Instagram is the easiest way for you guys to see what's happening. We live update our Instagram always. Like today with the tea, that's the first place we told you guys, hey, it's coming on at 9. We also put it on our YouTube story. So just make sure you guys are following all of the socials. We also have a TikTok. Kourtney posted a TikTok, so make sure you guys go look at that as well. And then you guys don't forget to show Shambong Dave and Hit It Leo lots of Instagram love too. They deserve it. They help us do this. Especially Hit It Leo today. Like Hit It Leo is the reason this is happening. So
please
make sure
show Leo some love today, please, y'all.
Yes, and you guys, we will see you tomorrow, 8:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time for Shambong Friday. Bye, guys.
Bye. Now wash your hands, Leo. Scrub your hands, scrub your hands, scrub your hands. It's in demand, Miss Ma'am. You better wash your hands, Miss Ma'am. Oh, hey, you better scrub, you better scrub, you better rub it up. You better get those germs right out the tub. Let's go, hey, let's get it with it. And you scrub, hey, hey, get your nails, don't just scrub.